We are very confident that our relationship will continue to grow, and at the inauguration, I will be representing my government.
How do you see from the biggest democracy in the world the arrival of Donald Trump to the White House? And for Minister Alvarez, also connected to that, I'd like to ask you if on the 20th there will be some institutional representatives of this country in the inauguration of Donald Trump. And what do you think about the fact that Santiago Abascal has been invited as a guest to attend that inauguration? Thank you. Thank you very much. About the participation of the Spanish ambassador in Washington. She will, of course, be attending that inauguration. As you know, the inaugurations of American presidents do not tend to invite heads of state or government, except on a personal basis. These are more institutional invitations, but they do invite ambassadors. No Spanish head of government or state has ever attended the inauguration of a Spanish president. We will, however, have our ambassador in Washington. As for any other invitations sent out for that inauguration, I have no comments. President Trump is, of course, free to invite whomever he likes to his inauguration. And Spain's position with respect to the extreme right-wing parties is a very clear one. It goes against European values, and we, of course, will always defend European values.
Mechanism in the Indo-Pacific. We actually saw very strong growth in different dimensions of India-US relations. So based on our previous record and based on close contacts between President Trump and Prime Minister Modi, we are very confident that our relationship will continue to grow. And at the inauguration, I will be representing my government.
Minister. Yes, good morning, Minister. My question is if you could explain what happened last week when everything was ready for opening the customs to Ceuta and Melilla, and in the end, no trucks were able to get through. When do you think that finally those customs or those border controls will be operating normally? And finally, Podemos has asked the government today to ban the entry of the Maccabi team from Tel Aviv and its supporters. I wonder if the government is going to take any steps. Yes, as for the first question, both countries did think that last January 8th might be the first official crossing. There have been several tests before that which worked well, but it seems there's still some work to be done on the part of both sides with regards to those customs procedures that we can overcome any technical issues. What I'm surprised to hear about these customs issues is that no one ever, before the Spanish-Moroccan roadmap agreement, ever thought even or suggest that one day there might actually be customs post in Ceuta or reopen the one in Melilla. Everyone lived quite happily without them, and yet now every so often we hear comments from about it from people who never cared or worried about there being a customs post in Ceuta or reopening the one in Melilla. And these days I've had to hear quite a lot of lies and some very stupid statements about that future customs post. But in fact, now that we have firm political commitment from Morocco to open it, we will continue to work until it becomes a reality, as stated in the Spanish-Moroccan roadmap. And I do want to say to all citizens of Ceuta and Melilla that they can count on my personal commitment, because those two cities are amongst my most beloved Spanish cities. And as for that basketball team, I think we should leave sports out of the realm of politics and foreign policy. And the Spanish government is very clear in its position against any defense of terrorism or genocide, and also against any anti-Semitism or Islamophobia. And so sport, therefore, is one thing, and let's leave it separate from politics. And when there are behaviors which, of course, are to be sanctioned, we will be very firm in that respect as well. Thank you.